Hi, I'm Patrick and this is Colt, and in today's episode of GF Cook, Danette is going to be a backseat driver and we are going to make a real simple meal, a BLT. Now, other than the bread being tapioca rice bread, this is pretty much a standard meal that anybody could make, and it's just a quick episode to remind people that you don't have to be different just because you're gluten-free. You can eat regular foods. So we're going to make a quick BLT sandwich.
Okay, there's really nothing special to cutting a tomato, but what you want to remember is, to have a sharp knife. The other thing you want to remember about tomatoes is that they're very acidic, so you want to wash your knife right after you've cut through the tomato. Alright, we're going to use romaine lettuce because the nutritional content is just a little bit higher, and you can't ever use hot water to wash lettuce. Turn it off right now. What's wrong with you? It's a cold vegetable. It requires cold water. Now, you're not going to be worried about washing it for germs. You don't have to disinfect it with the water. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose is to get off the grit and the dirt that might have grown up in between the leaves. Now, the reason we're using romaine lettuce is because it's got a slightly higher nutritional content. It's a little higher in iron and calcium and, all the vitamins that you want to get from your food. Iceberg lettuce has little or no nutritional content at all. So, while it's not entirely bad for you, it's just not really good for you either. Someone once told me that if you feed iceberg lettuce to a turtle, it'll starve to death. Whereas if you give it romaine, it lives pretty healthy. I would turn it to medium-high heat to cook your bacon. You're going to use a nice wide skillet so that you've got plenty of room for the fat to render out of the bacon. Now, we're using a center-cut bacon because it's just a little bit leaner. And I don't know what to tell you as far as buying gluten-free bacon, except make sure that you know that the bacon you're buying is gluten-free. Because the tricky thing about bacon is that a lot of it says hardwood smoked or, applewood smoked or any of those kind of words. The thing is, you can't trust that it's actually smoked and that they haven't just added smoke flavoring. A lot of labeling is kind of tricky for bacon. So my best advice would be to know where you're getting it from. Go ahead and wash your hands after touching the bacon. So use hot water and soap every time you touch meat. You want to make sure you get that stuff off of your hands before you touch anything else. Now we're just going to let our bacon cook at medium-high heat until it's done. And you can decide what's done for you for bacon, but I like mine really crispy. Okay, we're using a tapioca rice bread, a really good tapioca rice bread. Now, as is the case with most gluten-free breads, it's way better toasted. Toasted or, warmed in the microwave. But if you warm it in the microwave, it gets a little soggy. If you toast it in the toaster, it's nice and squishy in the middle and crisp on the outside. And then we're using a mayo that we know to be gluten-free. See, if you have lots and lots and lots of lettuce like we do, and you want to put it in the fridge, put a paper towel around it and put it in an airtight baggie. And it'll stay fresh for a couple of days. But you want to remember that once you've washed your produce, its shelf life or refrigerator life is actually cut down way, way far. So you want to use it within a few days. Otherwise, it's going to get moldy, wilty, soggy, all kinds of nasty.
Yeah. Lettuce. All right, well, thank you for watching our show. I hope you enjoy your BLTs. And stay tuned on gfcook.com. Subscribe to the feed. You can go there and get high-definition versions of the show, and also links to other websites with lists of gluten-free products. And forums, so you can sign up on the forums, ask questions with other gluten-intolerant individuals. And we'll see you next month, first Friday of every month.
This has been a Two Smart Guys production.